Hello, and if you've found us through the Yoto player, welcome. It's so lovely to have you here. I'm Dave, co-founder of Zeepy, and if these stories are helping bedtime in your house, we're building something for you. The Zeepy app. New stories, meditations, sounds and songs, all with Kip and the Zeepy world for every part of bedtime. It's nearly ready, so to get early access as one of our founding listeners, join the waiting list at zeepy.co/app. That's zeepy.co/app. And if you're listening on Apple or Spotify, the link's in the show notes too. Right, over to Ollie.
Hello dear friends, and welcome to the Zeepy Sleep Podcast. Tonight's story is called The Wrong Kind of Dark. This story is made to be played while winding down, that quiet time before bed when the day slows down and the world grows gentle again. When your Zeepy clock glows purple, it's a sign that it's time to begin letting the day go. In this soft adventure, Kip the Kitty finds a small, worried hedgehog curled beneath the lavender, far from its burrow on an unfamiliar night. Together, they discover a quieter corner of the garden, where the air, the stars, and a single blackbird's note remind the hedgehog that even an unfamiliar dark can hold something it already knows. This story helps children feel that worries don't have to be hurried away, that someone can simply sit beside a big feeling until it softens, and that the night, wherever we are, carries familiar comforts within it. Before we begin, a gentle note for the grown-ups listening. If these stories are part of your bedtime routine, you can follow or subscribe to the podcast so they're always ready when night falls. And if you feel like it, a quiet rating or review helps us share these gentle stories with more families. Thank you for being here. Now, let's settle in together. A cozy blanket, a deep breath, and a story to end the day. The café garden smells of lavender tonight. It almost always does. The fairy lights from the café windows spread warm gold across the stone path and over the flower pots. The wind chimes turn slowly in the breeze, catching notes that don't quite finish, little half songs left hanging in the cool air. Everything is soft. Everything is settled. But somewhere between the flower pots and the old wooden fence, something small is shuffling. Not a mouse, not a leaf blown sideways. Something rounder than that, something prickly. It stops, then it starts again. A little scritch-scratch, a little shift of weight on the damp earth. The lavender stems tremble where they shouldn't, and the shuffling sound comes once more, and then goes quiet, as though whatever is making it has changed its mind about being heard. Inside the cafe, Kip's ears turn. Not her head, just her ears, turning toward the garden door, the way they do when something small and uncertain is out there in the dark. She has been resting on the velvet cushion by the round window, her tail curled neatly around her paws, the 3 stripes on her forehead catching the low lamplight. But now her whiskers twitch. Now her green eyes open wide, bright, curious. She slips through the cat flap and into the garden. The stone path is cool under her paws. The fairy lights make pools of gold between the shadows. Kip pads past the watering can, past the berry bushes, past the old birdhouse, and there, curled tight beside the tallest lavender bush, she finds it. A hedgehog. Small, round, its spines lift and lower, lift and lower. Not the slow, easy breathing of something asleep, but something faster, something unsettled. The hedgehog isn't sleeping. It is hiding. Kip sits down on the cool earth beside it and waits. After a moment, the hedgehog uncurls, just a little, just enough that one dark eye and the tip of a small damp nose appear from beneath its spines. It looks at Kip, then it curls tight again.
Hello,
Kip says softly. The hedgehog lets out a tiny, bristly sound, not quite a squeak, not quite a sigh.
Too bright.
It whispers. Kip looks up at the fairy lights glowing across the garden path.
Yes,
She says gently.
it is bright here.
The hedgehog's nose twitches toward the lavender stems, then tucks back under its spines.
Too sweet.
It says.
Home smells like leaves.
Kip's whiskers lift. Now she understands. The hedgehog is sleeping somewhere different tonight. This is not the hedgehog's usual dark. The fairy lights make it too bright. The lavender smells too sweet. The wind chimes make sounds its ears don't know.
That.
The hedgehog whispers.
My dark doesn't sound like that. No,
Kip says.
this dark sounds different.
The hedgehog peeks out again.
I don't like different dark.
Kip settles beside it, her tail resting on the cool ground.
Different dark can feel strange.
She says. The hedgehog's small nose appears again.
Even if it's safe. Even if it's safe.
Says Kip. She doesn't say it's fine. She doesn't say don't worry. She doesn't try to make the small, prickly worry disappear. She just sits beside it and lets the hedgehog be worried for a while. After a little quiet, Kip stands.
I know a softer dark.
She says.
It isn't your burrow, but it has leaves.
The hedgehog's nose twitches.
And earth.
It asks.
And earth.
Says Kip. Kip doesn't nudge the hedgehog. She doesn't hurry it. She simply pads, slowly, softly, down the stone path toward the far end of the garden, past the last flower pot, past the final reach of the fairy light, to the place where the old garden hedge grows thick and low, and the darkness gathers cool and deep. She pauses there. She sits beneath the hedge where the tangled branches block the glow from the café windows.
Only if you want to come,
She says. And she waits. Behind her, there is a long stillness. Then, scritch, scratch, scritch, scratch. The hedgehog follows. Not because Kip has told it not to feel worried. Not because the garden has suddenly become its burrow. But because its nose has found something. Beneath the hedge, The ground smells different. Damper, earthier. No lavender here, just soil and old bark, and the green smell of things that grow in shade. The hedgehog's nose twitches once, twice, 3 times. It comes closer.
It smells more right.
It whispers. Kip nods. The hedgehog's spines are still high, still uncertain, but its nose knows something. Kip reaches forward with one soft paw and nudges a few fallen leaves together, gently, slowly, getting them just right. She noses a curl of dry bark into the pile, then sits back. A small, rough nest, nothing fancy, just leaves and earth and the ordinary dark between things. The hedgehog steps into the leaves. It turns once, twice.
It isn't my burrow.
It says.
No,
Says Kip.
it isn't.
The hedgehog sniffs the leaves again.
But it has earth
Yes,
and leaves.
yes.
And the dark doesn't shine in my eyes.
Kip settles nearby.
No,
She says.
this dark is softer.
The hedgehog uncurls, not all the way, but enough that its nose peeks out and its breathing changes, just slightly, from fast to something closer to slow. Kip doesn't try to make the garden into the hedgehog's burrow. She just helps it find the parts of the night that belong everywhere. And there, beneath the hedge, where the fairy lights can't reach, the hedgehog begins to find what is the same. The cool night air moves over its spines. The same air, the very same gentle air that moves over its own burrow every evening, carrying the smell of the world settling down. The hedgehog lifts its nose.
This feels like home air.
It says.
It is night air,
Kip murmurs.
the same night air.
The hedgehog looks up through a gap in the branches and sees stars, small and white and quiet. The same stars it sees from its own burrow. The same tiny lights scattered across the same wide sky.
My stars.
The hedgehog whispers.
The same stars.
Says Kip. The hush is here too. That special quiet that comes when the whole world has finished being busy. The soft, deep quiet when everything takes a breath and holds it gently, and then lets it go. And then, from the garden fence, the blackbird gives one low, settling note. The hedgehog goes still.
I know that sound.
It whispers. Kip's ears turn toward the fence.
The blackbird's bedtime note.
She says. The hedgehog listens into the quiet after it.
At my burrow, it means the day is finished.
It means that here too,
says Kip. And hearing it, that one familiar thing in this different place, the hedgehog's spines soften. Slowly, one by one. Like worry letting go all on its own. Not because someone told it to, but because something it knew, something it remembered, has come to help. The hedgehog's spines rise gently with one long, slow breath in, and then lower, softly, with the breath out. Kip breathes with it, in and out. Together, a shared settling. The stars don't mind that the hedgehog is sleeping somewhere different tonight. They shine on it just the same. The hedgehog curls, properly this time. Not tight with worry, but round with rest. The way a hedgehog is meant to curl, with its nose tucked under, its smallest spines, and its breathing going slow and easy and deep. The damp leaves hold it gently. The cool dark beneath their hedge asks nothing of it at all. The tangled branches hold the dark around them like a nest of their own. Kip rests nearby on the soft earth, her tail curled around her paws, a low purr rumbling in her chest, quiet and warm, the sound of something at peace.
Will you stay near?
The hedgehog murmurs.
yes, I'll stay near.
The fairy lights still glow behind them, far away now, soft and far away. The lavender still sweetens the air, but faintly, just enough to know the garden is there, keeping watch. The blackbird settles on the fence post, feathers fluffed against the cool. The hedgehog hears the chime, but this time it does not tuck tight.
Far away.
It murmurs,
Yes,
says Kip,
far away.
and in the quiet between things, between the light and the dark, between home and somewhere new, everything is still. Not because the garden became the hedgehog's burrow, but because the night, underneath everything, is still the same night. If you are listening alone tonight, imagine Kip's soft paw resting beside you. You are safe. You are loved. When the sun rests, we can rest too. Everything good is close by.